Welcome back to our channel. The topic of today's lesson is how to remember words effectively. Okay? Do you have any tips for them first?
No.
Okay. And without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, don't look at me. Why are you looking?
Oh,
look at the board.
You're the teacher. I have to look at you. You don't have anything on the board.
Look at the board.
There's nothing there.
How to remember words effectively? Like back in school, what did you do
I
to
write
remember?
them.
You write them?
Like 5 times each.
Okay. Let's see. What's spicy in Japanese, for example? Let's start with that first. Karai. Good. Can you see it?
No,
okay?
you wrote it too fucking high.
Ne? Karai. Spicy. Ne? Karai. Try to pronounce it.
Karai.
Good. Ne? Karai. Okay? And for example, if you want to remember this word, how do you do it? Like, what did you do? What did you used to do in school?
I used to write it down multiple times.
Just this? Karai.
Yeah.
Like 10 times, 20 times?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, but that doesn't really help. I mean, for some people, you know, they're good at remembering things, yeah, like that. I'm not touching my pee, don't worry. I'm not wearing any underwear. I mean, I am wearing underwear.
Shut up. Don't talk about it. No one was asking.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Pants. I'm not wearing pants. I have underwear on.
No one asked.
Okay.
No one needs to know.
Because you're looking.
I wasn't looking.
Okay, anyways. So you do it multiple times, right? Karai. That's not bad, but there's a way to make it more effective to remember, okay? For you to remember more and more. The way to do it is make a sentence. Okay? Write a whole sentence. Like, for example, how do you say this ramen? Ko.
これ.
Kore?
I don't fucking know. I haven't studied any kind of sentence structure, any kind of Japanese in like 3 years, 4
Okay.
years.
Kore is this.
Don't ask me.
Kore is this, and
Kono?
kono? This is also this, but the difference is this one, you need something afterwards. You need nouns afterward. Like kono something. Kono inu, for example. この犬、この猫、このチンチン、ラーメンは辛い。The reason why I put the wa, this particle in parentheses, is because you can drop it when you pronounce it. このラーメン辛い. And that's what a lot of Japanese native speakers do. We drop the particles often, because that's easier to say. On this channel, in this series, we're going to talk about, we're doing this so that you can be more conversational and more fluent and speak like an actual native speaker. That's the purpose of this. So I'm teaching you this stuff as well. Anyways, このラーメンは辛い。辛い. So write the whole sentence. But this is still not the best. It's great. This one is great. This one is better than this one right here. But there is even more better way to do it. The best way to remember words. The best thing you can do to remember is take notes. Okay. Make it funny. Make it super interesting. Okay. Make it 面白い. Make it funny. Just use your imagination. You know, it doesn't have to be true. Be creative with it. Just have fun with it. このチンチンは辛い. Let's say you go to a sushi restaurant. And you know how in Japan they have a lot of sushi? You know? Like all these kinds of sushi. And let's say you see a one with this, with wasabi toppings on it. There's this little spice on it. See? It's not that crazy. I mean, it's crazy in a good way, so that you can remember it. You know? Not only you get to remember this part more, but also this part as well. This part, grammar. この something, that grammar. This tip actually helps you with the whole sentence. Okay? I mean, I'm not saying you have to make everything chin-chin, you know, when you make a sentence. But just make it crazy, you know, that's what I mean. Make it funny so that you can remember it more. And actually, there's more advanced version of this tip that you can possibly do is, and let's say you just learned the word ocean or the sea. What's that in Japanese?
Umi.
So. Umi. Good. And let's say you also learn the word, what's to go? 日本語で to go somewhere. To go. そう。行く. Good. ね? And to remember, like I said, you should make a sentence. ね? Like for example, 海. ね? Like 海 something. 海は綺麗. ね? 海は綺麗. ね? The ocean is nice. The ocean is beautiful. ね? 海は綺麗. Or with this one, like saying for example, コンビニに行った. ね? I went to a convenience store. コンビニに行った. That's good, but the better thing you can do is with what you learn, just combine it. That way you get to remember both of them at the same time in one sentence. And don't forget to make it interesting as well. 海に行っておしっこした. I went to the ocean and I peed. This way, you get to remember both words at the same time. And it's also a little bit interesting. It's not too funny yet, but good enough. Going over words over and over again, umi, that's good, but you need to use it too. ね? You gotta use it to remember. ね? We're gonna talk about this as well. ね? I'm sure some of you know this grammar already, but using te form, ね? In Japanese grammar, you can combine the sentences like this. ね? 海に行ってis the te form. Sorry, the battery ran out, and I don't know how long.
You were on the te form.
Te
How
form,
you were
right?
gonna explain it later, another time.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so 行って. Te form. ね? We can use that to combine sentences like this. ね? 行って is a te form of 行く. This is what's great about this technique. Not only words, you can also practice the grammar that you learned that day too. Not just that day, the grammars that you have learned, you can combine. ね? おしっこした. This is just a simple past, I peed. ね? する. This one turns into した in past. And grammars that you learn, ね? You get to practice like that with words. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, this sentence like this, ね? Depends on how you think, and depends on how creative you can be, and it depends on how you can have fun with it. ね? Maybe 4 or more. ね? You get to practice in one sentence. This way you get to use too. And make sure when you write, you pronounce it too. Okay? 海に, as you're writing. Okay? 海に行っておしっこした. Okay? I know some of you might not be familiar with this grammar and this grammar, but this is just tip of the iceberg, like what's to come in this series. Like the one we showed you earlier, ね? You can start simple, that 辛い one we did earlier. Just make it creative and use it. That way you don't forget. Okay? Just use it. Use it. Okay? Just use it. And have fun with it. Don't feel overwhelmed when you try to memorize words more and more. Just have fun with it. Okay? That's the key part. A lot of Japanese learners tend to forget, where they come from, when they first started, You just want to learn to speak, right? And you want to have fun. You don't want to feel overwhelmed. It's not homework. It's a language. It's a tool you use to speak. Okay? That's going to do it for today's video, today's class. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comment section, what do you like to learn next?
Or if you have any questions.
Yes, if you have any questions, drop them in comments. Okay? Yeah, but that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Have a fantastic day.